So, welcome to all 7th standard students to our subject English. The last class, that means English last class, we have already discussed that our poem. What's our poem's name? In activity 2, we have discussed one poem. What is our poem's name? Yes, it is Where the Mind is Without Fear. That was written by Rabindranath Tagore. So, how was the poem? Yeah, it was very easy and very clear message is there. A clear message is there in that poem. No? So, it was very interesting. The poem was very interesting. So, in this video, we will going to start our notebook works. I hope you have already started that one because the poem writing, that was our first work. So, in this video, we will discuss about one match the following is there. Then activity 3, complete activity we will discuss there. So let's start. First of all, a match the following is there on page number 4. Page number 4. So let's start match the following. Match the words in column A and with their meanings given in column B. So, two columns are given there. Two columns are there, A and B. In column A, some words are given there, and in column B, that word's meaning is written there. And our task is to match the words with their meanings. We need to match the meanings. So first one, what is the word? The word is fragments. And what is its meaning? Pieces broken off or detached from a complete portion. So first one match with the C. Second one striving, and that is to labor hard. So second one match with the A. Third one dreary, and meaning is cheerless. Third one match with the B. Fourth one, domestic. That is related to family affairs. So match with F. Fifth one, tireless. Matching with without rest or sleep. Fifth one, match with D. And sixth one is desert, a waterless or isolated area or land. Sixth one match with E. So the meanings directly write the words, and directly you can write its meaning also to your notebook. So match the following. Word meaning is clear. Then we will go for our activity 3. In activity 3, the question is, look carefully at where the mind is without fear. The poet is talking to someone. What words help you understand who the poet is talking to? So that is the first question. In activity 3, this is our first question. When we were learning the poem, at that time, we have already discussed that one. Actually, this poem is a prayer. Actually, the poem is a prayer between Rabindranath Tagore and the God. So definitely we can get its answer very easily. The answer is, the poet is talking to God. What is our question? The poet is talking to someone. Yes, the poet is talking to God, the supreme power. The poet requests him to awaken his country to freedom of knowledge and thoughts in pursuit of truth and perfection. So then, our next one sub question also there. What words help you understand who the poet is talking to? Then the last line we can take that one. Into the heaven of freedom, my father, let my country awake. That is the answer for the activity 3, first one. So next one, the subject of the first 3 lines of the poem are underlined below. Where the mind is without fear and the head is held high. Where knowledge is free. Where the world has not been broken. And what is our task? What is the subject of the 4th line? What is the subject of the 4th line? So the 4th line subject you can identify from the poem. Where the words of truth come out from the depths of the heart and are spoken out courageously in public for the world to hear. The subject of the 4th line, or the main content of the 4th line, where the words of truth come out from the depths of the heart. The poet is wishing that one, the words of the truth, from where that words of the truth comes, it comes from the depth of the heart. And how we can present that one? We need to speak that words courageously in public for the world to hear. So once again, the 4th line is clearly mentioned that one. The words of the truth come out from the depths of the heart and are spoken out courageously. That words we need to spoken out courageously in public for the world to hear. For the world to hear. So that is the subject of the 4th line. Now we can go for the next question, that is on page number 5. Page number 5. The poem says, where the clear stream of reason has not lost its way into the dreary desert sand of dead habit. What is lost in this line of the poem? A line is there in your textbook where the clear stream of reason has not lost its way into the dreary desert sand of dead habit. In that line, a particular word is underlined there. Which word is that one? Lost. So what is lost in this line of the poem? Or why that word lost is adding there in that line? Or what is the meaning of that lost in the line? So the answer is very clear. Here the word lost suggests that people who have lost the vision of humanity by the narrow loyalties of caste, creed and religion. And it is clearly says that the people who have lost their visions, humanity, and they were only thinking about the caste, creed and religion. So that is the word lost representing in this line. The lost, that means the humanity, everything is lost and the people is just standing there in the surroundings of caste, creed and religion. So that is our activity 3. These answers, the word meanings and activity 3, first one, you can just give a number there. The first box, that is question number 1. The second box, that is question number 2. And third one, that is on page number 5, that is question number 3. So write the question and write the answers also to your notebook.